Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. And the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Tom Brady and the Miami Dolphins.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty soggy night here at TIAA Bank Field. Rain showers, maybe an occasional clap of thunder supposed to continue throughout here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Dolphins take over.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever at 43 years of age now. It's the great Tom Brady.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stephon Diggs.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Stop made by Andrew Billings.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 10.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
All right.
Now Brady hitting Juju on the slant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's tackled at
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
the pickup. It's 2nd.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
A loss of a yard.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
This is taking him one-handed. What a catch. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down.
On play action, it's Brady. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Brady's pass.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll make it 3rd down. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Again, it's Brady.
Oh, come on, bro.
Why
are you worried about double teaming him? That's not even your section, bro.
A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
14.
Line of scrimmage with 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
That's a perfect example, right?
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. Leading them out, their 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out, looking, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Now he's back.
What's that? Them two bars, bro.
Some frustration after the PAT miss.
So annoying.
This is T.J. Logan to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
Some of this stuff that people ain't really capable of that y'all allow them to do, that's what it is.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Thank you. I was about to say, they better not let that dude throw that thing like that.
To register the sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take
What the heck is this?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they get across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. First down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv.
Yeah.
And they're going to get him.
Let's go, Trey.
Down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
This
when
time.
no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Who was that? Josh Sweat, thank you, baby.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, he popped out, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
26-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Michelle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Both of these two teams, the Jets and Dolphins, looking to improve their rushing attack in 2020. Last year, they were the bottom 2 teams in the league in terms of rushing yards. The Jets at 31, and the Dolphins dead last at number 32. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, Paris, let's see if you can give him that jab step.
From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
For another Jacksonville first and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they will run it with Michel. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Sonny Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Gano now.
Man, stop when I hit it. Don't drag that thing over.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving.
Oh, come on. Thank
you. Because then the defense has the advantage.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 20.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to
get him. Who was that?
And the Jags get to him.
That Billings?
Andrew Billings.
Let's get it,
A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Oh! You ever had a chance to think about turning it
Dang, bro.
That'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10.
I don't know if that's going to block.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
26, Sonny Michel, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
That's the dumbest reason
From
I ever
just shy of midfield, Watson. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
If you 3 yards of play, why not go for it on 4th down?
Here goes an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh, my goodness.
The D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Left guard got put.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
Oh, my goodness.
Try again. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, now they've seen that look. We're going to give them something different. Yeah, let's see if we can
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Let's go, AJ.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
Oh, my goodness, bro. This drag is something serious. I'm fortunate to make that thing.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Miami set to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make
that off, bro. What the heck? Like, how smart do you really got to be to try to catch a ball that's like just floating in the air?
Yeah, this one too low. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. The toss here completed to Pittman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7.
Go get him.
Now here's 3rd
Catch
and
that.
3.
Thank you, Chauncey.
It's intercepted. Chauncey
Pick 6.
with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Y'all can't be just leaving people open like that. Expect me not to see it.
Jacksonville. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Dolphins 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Oh, come on. I was coming to light him up.
Possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
Right there,
the Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Brady again. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Miami.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Yeah, you want to nickel and dime your way up the field, you be my guess.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yeah.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And it's third.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Nobody cares what y'all
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
By the way,
out come the Jaguars now
for somebody to break the combine
first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle.
Oof.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First and 10.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
You coming down too much, dude. I mean, it can't be that easy. You better back up.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again is Watson. He's got the first down.
Let's go.
Inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for Jaguar.
Can't say, I have to say I was a little nervous throwing it over there.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the
I just was scared when everything started to shift.
Are able to widen their lead.
Look at Jalen Ramsey.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game.
Can't say you would have got that in real life.
Guys
But, you know.
in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Oh my
No
goodness!
he tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
It's now second.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Dolphin first down.
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
There you go, Chauncey.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 11 at the 41. From the gun, it's Brady. His throw.
There you go, Chauncey.
Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Dolphins.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
That's why you stuff the run, fellas.
Boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They bring the blitz, and it's not always the initial blitzers that make the play. In this case, the blitzers actually took up the blocking. How about the guy in the middle of them? Reading his keys, right on the spot, stops him at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, come on, man. We should have did. He was waiting for the check down to come over.
But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Hey, you pissed me off.
The hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
There you go, William.
Pittman is intercepted.
Thank you.
Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why?
Get that
the offense
outside
knows
back.
where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Ray, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays
it's
and
got a
slow
lot to
them
do
down.
with you.
And it's Michelle once again. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Why'd you start
Get him
worrying
down
about him?
after
You
a
ain't even
pickup
finished
of
him.
8, second and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, 25 for Mike. We'll go out.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Over the middle here to Brown.
Let's go, AJ.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here,
That looked too favorable to me for me to pass out of that. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
This looks better. Yeah, make your changes, dog.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man over the left side is Brown. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A.J. Brown.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll get this down close to a first down.
I want you to finish him off, though. You're blocking him. I want you to put him in dirt.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let that go to the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Y'all better not be man blitzing on that.
Watson on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1-yard line.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle.
Oh, good.
And he'll
Go,
take this
Sonny.
one in for a Jags touchdown. Sonny Michel, his 2nd touchdown.
It took Madden
And the Jaguars add 6
over
to
20
their
games
Even though they've got
to
this big
figure out
advantage,
that
Charles, they are
when
not
you run it
taking their
close to
foot
the
off the
dang
gas
goal
pedal right
line
now.
to stretch the ball out to try to break the pilot.
Oh,
Oh.
during the week. And even though it seems like
That
this is
junk
a
is
great
getting
chance
just
to
too
pull people back
close.
and
This is
maybe,
ridiculous.
not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Miami set to take over. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
It's by the wayside.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last
There you
drive.
go, Julian.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Dolphins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Smith-Schuster.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too.
Whoa, I mean, for real, y'all? Like, it's coming right there.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's second down.
Just watching the ball coming. Gee, I wonder what it's coming over here for.
Brady. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense.
You don't get your butt out there on the field.
Pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Oh, dang.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
Man, your jersey ain't dirty enough.
A lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to it, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Got him.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Yeah, take a knee.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
Let's see if you feel the difference between the backup and the starter at center.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper.
Brady's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Just
the left side taken in by Pittman.
Thank you, Trey.
And he's not able to get away. He is
always at the right place at the right time. It's just, will you make a play on the
being
ball?
just short
That's
of
the
midfield,
question.
they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
Let's see how they respond now.
8 yards.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards.
I didn't want to
You
pick
love
that play.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them. Have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Watson off play action. And he'll toss this one
surprised they didn't get me for ground.
Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
All right, we got work to do.
There on the stop. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Let's do this.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
What you doing, Jalen?
To throw is Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson.
Dang.
Nowhere to turn here.
Slipped. He slipped. Messed up the timing of everything. Good thing I ain't throw it. Probably would have walked it right into an interception.
And it brings up 4th down. Chalk that up.
I have no faith in this, but I'm going to try it anyway.
4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
All right.
The previous week, you're counting on
Would you look at that
momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down is Brady.
Oh, come on, baby. That's why I put you down there, folks, so you can get that kind of stuff.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's too much yards on first down.
So the
That's how you
Dolphins
do it,
have it as we
Chauncey.
welcome you back in.
Show
They're
'em
looking
how.
at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation
Man,
score.
son, y'all ain't gonna do me like this. Y'all tripping.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, defense.
We'll make changes too, dog.
Defense. Here we go. 53 is the Mike. Switch up. Switch up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
You gonna throw it to him? You gonna throw it to him? Who is that?
And eventually
Grady.
taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Good job.
Grady Jarrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
There you go, Chauncey.
They find some open field here. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Looks like it's coming from the left.
Throwing now, Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. That'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Pass intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get you one, Noah, but
to
they just ain't letting you work. They letting everybody else work. So this is the sacrifice that you got to
So the
make.
incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I'm gonna cancel that out. You stay right there. Actually, let's get a little bit closer.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And they're going to mark him down short.
He's short.
By about a yard, if
That's
that.
all right. This is the last play of the game anyway.
So they'll stop the clock here. In a
This is
game
our
that's been
last
decided
chance to
in the
get you
closing
one, Noah.
seconds.
4th and 1.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard,
snap.
they're going to keep the offense
Them
out
jokers
there
is coming.
and go for it here on 4th.
Your money.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete.
You had it.
2 seconds
You had it.
left on the clock. The Jags come up empty.
That's why I said you got to earn your money.
And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Shoot, one-on-one like that, you're supposed to come down with that.
One final try now for Brady.
What y'all
He's
trying
going
to
to
do?
let it fly.
You trying to test Chauncey again?
And that will be incomplete.
He didn't even go up for it that time.
On this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville,
Total domination.
It's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the
Everything.
young season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks, Charles.